This is our second food drive. Last year was my first food drive because I just came to the college. It was a great success. We had a lot of food donated from churches and people within the community that we was able to fill the Longview campus and the Kilgore campus. This year we're kind of starting out kind of slow. We haven't had half as much as donations, but we had to have some to come in. And we use the food drive for the students that's some of them that's on campus and some mostly that is off for campus. And during the Thanksgiving holidays, unfortunately, some students are not able to go home, so we use the food pantry to provide them with food for the few days that they're here on campus. The pantry allows the students, something to eat. In other words, if they don't have something at home or if they don't have money at the time, we allow them to come to the food pantry. They can come once a week. They're allowed to get 2 bags of food. And we do also sometimes too, if we don't have meat or nothing like that, it's only non-perishable items that we accept. We do use the community as well, like Longview pantries and things like that for them to get like meat, milk, and things like that. But we do try to keep our stock that they can come and get something, for themselves, whether it's for their families and things like that, because we have to keep in mind that some of our students are parents that are trying to, better themselves. And we also look at it as though, too, we don't want them to quit, because if it becomes a dire need that they're not able to provide for their family, they may end up dropping out of school to go and, and try to better provide for their family. So we try to bridge that gap and try to help them to complete, because once they complete, as we all know, with a college degree, that it helps open more doors to be a better provider for yourself and your family. Well, most students, they embrace it a lot. We still, as the semester changes and different students are coming, we continue to try to get the word out. We have housing and different staff that do help, that notify us that, hey, we have a pantry on campus if you need to use it. And, they just reach out to me. They come, we're in the Duval Center on the 2nd floor. They usually come up there and say, hey, Miss Tracy. And sometimes we have interns helping, and they'll bring them down. We just unlock the door, give them 2 bags, and we step to the side and just let them get what they need. And, and then we also, again, we let them know, that we're here to help them. And if they need something, just to reach back out to us. It's just not a one-time thing. If you need help with food pantry or whatever, and if it's an ongoing issue, I would prefer them to come and have a conversation with me so we can take other looks and so we could try to help bridge the gap so they could ease that struggle. If you come out and you donate non-perishable, you have to know that you're helping a student, you're helping a family, and you're helping the students to stay into school that they can better serve their complete and serve their families. If you want to donate, you can also donate at the Longview location at the cashier's office. I'm located at the Student Center on the Kilgore campus, and the Duval Student Center on the 2nd floor in the counseling area. You can always come there and drop off non-perishable items. We appreciate of anything that we get. We just know that everything go completely to the students, whatever they need. We don't turn students away or nothing like that. They just fill out a little form saying that they came, and we just kind of keep track. And sometimes, when the holidays are coming, and if we know that they regularly use the pantry, we reach out to them and be like, hey, do you need anything? We know the holidays is coming up, staff and nobody will be here, so if you need to use the pantry, please come and use it. Just know that you're helping a student, and we just ask the community, if you can, just help bridge that gap for our students, that, that quitting is not an option, that we don't want them to entertain it and be kind of lack of food or anything of that nature.
I've had encounterments with students who have came upstairs and asked about the food pantry. I really feel like the food pantry is very helpful for students here on campus. Not all students have a meal plan, and they're not able to eat cafeteria food, or they might not have Ranger books where they can eat at the grill. So I really feel like the food pantry is very, very helpful for students to come and get whatever they need to last them throughout the semester. A lot of students, for our cafeteria, they close at 7 o'clock. That is early for a lot of students, especially if they don't have any classes in the morning, so they might be up all late at night. So the food pantry really just helps give the students a chance to get a little extra food where they can eat at little late night snacks, especially for students who have parents that are not able to give them a little extra money to last them throughout the week. So I really feel like it's just very helpful. I was just talking to Jessica Jester. She's the administrative assistant for Miss Tracy Fletcher. I was just telling her how I was wanting to donate, because I am the president of SGA, which is Student Government Association, and I really feel like as a community and as an organization that we should help out with students, because we are student leaders, so we should be leading by example. I hope that we accomplish more than we did last year. The goal is to always improve what you did last year. And so I really hope that this work can get out to students so they can give back and to help another student, because you never know, your little donation can mean the world to another student. I just really hope that everyone can donate, whether that's the community, whether it's students on campus, faculty, parents, staff, it does not matter. I really just hope everyone can donate.